Hey my lovelies, I hope you're all safe and well. It's Mitch here. I'm just coming on to do this Wednesday's Facebook card reveals for you all. So let's do this. So if you were drawn to card number 1, we're going into the energies of the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is another one of those cards that has been consistently showing up throughout this year. So Ten of Wands, letting go of the crap, letting go of the bullshit. It's a really important time for you guys to unburden, to de-stress, be really truthful, be really honest with what you're holding on to, with what you're carrying, whether it's physical items, physical possessions, energetic exchanges with people, just the way that you live your life. Are you getting the best return? Are you getting things working and serving for you in the ways that you need to? Or are you trying to move forward and feeling like you're carrying this big clumpersome energy of wands, and are they just trying to sort of weigh you down, hold you back? Are they preventing the path that you want to truly walk? So if there is some stuff that's being sort of placed upon you and it isn't yours to carry, be brave enough, be real enough, be authentic enough to sling it out, to let it go, and to say, no, I'm not going to take that on as my truth. I'm not going to carry this anymore. This doesn't actually belong to me. And let it go, whatever it is. Give yourself permission, give yourself acceptance to travel light. Often as people, we want to see the best in others, and so we're often rooting for other people. Oh, my little Nan, bless her. Like, I really felt, sorry, I'm going to completely curveball now. I really felt strongly like I needed to have her behind me. So yeah, she's lush. She's like, I mean, I love all my family members, but well, to a degree. But yeah, my Nan, she's just my absolute guardian angel. We had just such a special bond. You know, such a deep bond of love. Anyway, sorry, I've completely curveballed. Like, I just sort of caught a glimpse of her energy and I was like, ah. I'll bring the picture in close very quickly so you can see. Some of you would be like, bloody hell, Mitch, but it's got to be done. There's my Nan. She really divided opinion. Some people absolutely didn't like her. Some people really did not tolerate her. But for me, she was always amazing. She was always lush, and still is. Still very much is from the spirit world. Yeah. But back to the card. So, get rid of the crap, get rid of the rubbish. That's my mum's mum, by the way, if you were wondering. She's been gone a long time now, quite a long time, at least like probably about 12 years, if not more. But yeah, in case you were wondering, because I just felt after I put that, were people thinking, oh, was that the Nan that's recently passed? She was beautiful in a different way, but no, that's not who that was. So, Ten of Wands, get rid of the crap, get rid of the rubbish, de-stress, make sense of life, and really be honest, really be truthful with what you're carrying, what you're holding on to. And if it doesn't work, if it doesn't align, let it go. Be brave enough to say no to people. Be brave enough to have those disconnections. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be something bad or negative, and it might actually really set you free from some of the stuff. Because often with this card, we get pulled into that sense where we feel like we're existing or we're just making do, and you don't want to live your life in a way where you're just getting by or you're just making do. Life is about living. It's about really harnessing that beauty. So yeah, times of some changes, maybe time for some real conversations, perhaps, you know, but do what is required to set yourself free and to live, truly live again. Not even live. I feel like Spirit is saying become alive. Give yourself permission to become alive again. That's what's coming in with this card. So I hope it makes sense if you've been drawn to card number 1. Now then, as we're moving into card number 2, we're going into the energies of the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a little bit different. It's almost like maybe you've done that recently. Maybe you've done that action of Ten of Wands and you've kind of got rid of some stuff and you're starting to see the world a bit more clearly, because Three of Wands is being open to the journey, is being open to the experience, is really sort of looking out to the greater world around you. What do you want to have? What do you want to experience from your life? And it's being brave enough to travel light, to travel quite carefree, and to just go after your hopes, your dreams. This often is quite an optimistic time when it shows in tarot. It comes in a lot when people are actually being brave enough to really start to enroll in those courses or those workshops that they've been putting off. The amount of people that say to me, I want to do tarot, I want to do this, and they never sign up for a workshop, and then, you know, they roll around and it sort of tortures them almost. And it's about stepping up, it's about doing whatever it is you really want to be doing, you know. And it doesn't matter if other people don't like it or don't agree with it. This is all about, what do you want to do? What do you want to have from your life? So Three of Wands is really looking at the bigger picture. It's really sort of tapping into that higher spiritual consciousness. What are you here to really experience beyond the physical everyday to-day stuff? So if you have a hope, a dream, a wish, a desire, don't wait for years and years and years. Grab it now. Create an opportunity. Enroll on a course, enroll on a workshop. You know, put yourself in that position of vulnerability, because it will open up something beautiful, something amazing. Sometimes we have to step out of our own fear. Sometimes we have to step out of our own way to receive something of better quality. But this to me is a really suggesting and saying that it's all there for you. So he's very focused on holding that first wand. That's his safety, that's his comfort zone. That's what he's known for such a long time. But there's these other two wands that need to be explored, and as they stand either side, almost a little bit like crutches, keeping him supported, keeping him upright, so he can have these new beautiful experiences, but he won't be sort of limited, he won't be held back by anything, you know. They will still offer structure, foundations, but perhaps some of your best adventures reside within those two wands, which are yet to be experienced. So go after it, dream big, and go after those, you know, those things, and they can happen, they can manifest for you. And finally, as we're moving into card number 3, we're going to the energies of the Magician. It's kind of interesting. These are almost like little stepping stones. One bit almost unlocks something else. So if you've been drawn to all the cards, maybe you need all the messages that the cards are giving as well as independently. But the Magician is a very rare, very unique, very independent magic that not everybody gets to access. But this is living in love, this is living in gratitude, this is living in complete acceptance and complete authentic truth, not needing the approval or the kind of the backing of others, literally giving enough value, enough love, enough respect to your own heart, and getting out there and doing what sets your sort of soul on fire, you know, what makes you come alive. The Magician is like endless opportunities of success, endless opportunities of magic that can be available. And it is quite a unique gifting. It isn't something that everyone's going to have immediate access to. Sometimes there is kind of hard work involved. Sometimes we do have to put down some foundations and some ground rules and learn some stuff. But what's great with the Magician is they're sort of that truth seeker of wisdom, of knowledge, and they can take all those experiences and then they can embed them and put them into something beautiful that can become their world. So the Magician has the power to go a little bit further than the average person would go. What's mega important is on the table, they have access to everything. They have the Pentacle, which relates to financial security, financial abundance. It's there for you. They have the Cup, you know, emotionally feeling good, emotionally feeling secure, and having beautiful emotional abundances from the world. The Sword is there. They're not using it, but it's there should they need to use it in any way for protection or boundary settings or disconnection. And the Wand. The Wand is your unique giftings. It's your unique magic. It's what allows for you to have your version of life, your version of happiness. There can be so much peace that comes in with the Magician card as well. And we've got that figure of 8 above the head, you know, being connected from spiritual world or universe or higher consciousness, but still bringing that down into this physical time and space, this physical reality. But the Magician very much has the power to manifest. They have the power to turn anything into gold, really. And it's very much mind over matter. Something only has to hinder, it only has to block, it only has to restrict or hold us back if we buy into that. But if that isn't our belief system, and if we vibrate higher than that, we can achieve so much more. I use this quote a lot because it's something that was drummed into me quite a lot when I was practicing in my early beginning stages of fledglingness and my beginning awakenings of mediumship, One of the lines that was said to me time and time again, you're a good card reader, but that's all you're going to ever be. I'm doing theatres, I'm doing big stages. Not bad for a card reader. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we have to listen to the words, hold the energy, move it to one side. It doesn't have to become our truth. The magician, I very much knew my magic. I very much knew my truth. And that has, obviously with Spirit's help, what has guided me forward to the place I find myself. So if I can do it, I'm living proof that anybody can do it. So if you've been drawn to card 3, you've got it. Whatever you're wanting to create, whatever you're wanting to bring into reality, however you want your physical world to be, go for it. Because you'll only be wondering what happened if I did that. Go for it. Be part of that success story. Welcome that into your world. And I'm rooting for you because I know it's there. So I'm going to leave this with you. I hope these resonate and make a little bit of sense. What do I need to let you know about? A couple of things, a couple of shouts. First of all, thank you so much to everybody that came to the Zoom charity night with myself and Melissa Staton on Monday. It was an amazing evening, some beautiful connections from Spirit. We raised 313, we sort of round it up, pounds for charity for Papyrus, suicide prevention. So that was pretty cool. What do I want to let you know about? This Saturday, it's the big one, Wincanton War Memorial Hall. I'm going to be there. Mum's going to be there with her stall as well, selling all of her beautiful beaded creations, pendants and sparkly goodies. Looking forward to a beautiful night with Spirit. It's the only time this year that I'm going to be demoing in Wincanton. Come along and support. There are still some tickets left. It's actually selling quite well now, so thank you so much for the people that have stepped up and realised that it was happening and realised that it was on. Like I say, it did sell out last year and it was a great night, so if we can make it fabulous again this year, which I'm sure we're going to, I'm buzzing for it. I think it's going to be an amazing, beautiful night with Spirit, and I just really hope that you can feel the love, you can feel the magic, and we're going to have some fun. There will be some laughter, there will be some banter, there probably will be some swearing, because I do have, as some of you guys know, Mad Mary that works with me as a guide, but it's all going to be cool, it's all going to be good. I'm really excited for it. So still time to get involved. Get onto the website, purchase a ticket for that. If you can't get to that particular show, there are plenty of other shows happening. They all need your love, they all need your support, and yeah, I'm just really excited for the next stage of this year's Spirit Magic Tour. So I'm going to leave it with you. I hope the readings make sense. Keep shining bright, and thank you for all the continued love, support and belief within my work, and I will catch up with you all very soon. Have a beautiful week ahead, what's left of it, and I will see you soon. And hopefully I will see you at Wincanton this coming Saturday, 7:30 until 10 o'clock. So take care, much love, bye for now.